What's up guys, duarktikhq with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are going to take a look at a new counter for the young Avengers. This team is a little bit problematic, especially if they are at very high levels of gear. And we are going to take a look at this counter, which was something that someone on my Discord told me. If I'm gonna butcher the name, but I will try to say it anyway. Orodreth Palanen. So Orodreth Paladen mentioned on my Discord that if you put the Eternals together with Rhino, the Rhino helps quite a lot the Eternals to beat the Young Avengers. So we are the reason why. Let's take a look at Rhino. The reason why this happens is because the Eternals do that big damage early on, and they flip all the positive effects into negative effects on the Young Avengers, and then Kate Bishop starts spamming damage and blind on all our characters, which is a problem because if you blind the Eternals, they are not able to do their abilities. Now, in case you blind Rhino, he's going to get 100% turn meter, and he's going to clear one negative effect from all allies, which is actually pretty great. Now this can happen multiple times and makes the fight way more interesting for our side, for the attacking side, because we'll be able to clear these blinds quite easily from Rhino's ability. So this ability is from his passive. Now he suggested using the Rhino and Eternals, and then I thought about it and I mentioned, why not add Dr. Octopus and also Mysterio, because Mysterio can ability block city heroes, so we'll be able to ability block Squirrel Girl, which is going to be very helpful. So we have right here on the special, 4 energy cooldown, apply ability block for 2 turns for city heroes. It also applies blind. Blind is not super relevant, but ability block for 2 turns is definitely going to be relevant. And to make everything go smoother, we are going to use Dr. Octopus, because he gives 40% more health to all these characters. He also gives them a chance of blocking, resistance against offense down, which is something that Squirrel Girl applies, and he also does a tons of healing. With Dr. Octopus and with Mysterio, in case Mysterio dies, or in case Dr. Octopus summons a Shocker, that means that we'll have more Sinister Six members on the field, and that will give more health to Rhino. So it's gonna make Rhino even more tanky. And to make sure that Rhino stays alive as long as possible, we are also going to use the Fortifier ISO 8, because whenever he's blinded, he's going to get an additional turn, and that will be more barrier. And if you can afford it, you can also give him Fortifier level 3, which give him minor defense up, reducing the damage by 25%, more barrier, and making sure that he stays alive for a longer period of time. Okay, so you can see the concept. We are going to use the 2 Eternals. We are going to use Dr. Octopus, Rhino and Mysterio for the ability block, clearing the blinds and other negative effects, and also having multiple characters on the field where those blinds can also go and consume some of the damage. So let's take a look at this team in action and see exactly how this is going to work out. Okay, so let's take a look at our first match. We are going to punch up 100k. We are facing the biggest Young Avengers that I have on my alliance, and we are going to use Skirmisher ISO 8 on Cersei, Dr. Octopus and Mysterio for the additional vulnerabilities plus the higher focus, and Icarus is going to be our own only striker with Rhino as fortifier, so he has additional damage reduction and mitigation. Okay, so let's get started and see if we can find exactly the turn order we need in order to beat this team. Okay, so here we go. We got a bunch of energy on Echo, American Chavez and everyone else, so we know that Kate Bishop, she's going to use her special first and not the ultimate. This is something important. Okay, so let's focus here. It doesn't really matter who we focus on. The damage is the same across the board. So now we need to get rid of that taunt. Now we have all these heal blocks. So I could use my basic to remove those. Let's see. Let's use the ultimate and see if it's gonna be good enough. So now we are going to use the basic. Did we remove the taunt? We removed the taunt. Okay, so Squirrel Girl, she has defense down. So we are going to apply the ability block for 2 turns because we are on war. She also has the slow for 2 turns. Now we have the attack from Kate Bishop. So now let's use let's use the special. I don't have the T4 on the special, but it does a ton of damage. Let's see, isolate attack maybe? No, not yet. Oh, finally you got the isolate attack. So now let's focus on Squirrel Girl. We are going to use the ultimate from Dr. Octopus to extend that heal block. We also have this stun, so should we use the stun? Okay, let's stun Miss Marvel just to get her out of the way. Man, can I speak today? Okay, so now we can extend the negative effects, but she no longer has the ability block. So let's just slow her down and see if we can basic her through. So yeah, if Dr. Octopus is like very slow, he can get 1 additional turn. So this is something uncommon. It didn't happen to me before. Okay, let's use the offense up. Now this is the point where Rhino should be alive, so all these blinds and whatever would be absorbed by him. Now we have Shocker. Shocker is also great because he removes all those additional dodges, yes, from Kate Bishop. Okay, so now Squirrel Girl, she used all her abilities. Let's use the basic, even that nothing is going to happen. She's below 50% HP, so let's remove the speed up. Okay, now we just need to do 1 attack with the Icarus. We should be able to finish her off, maybe? Go Cersei! Where is the assist from Cersei? Nowhere to be seen. Okay, can we come through? We still have 1 Mysterio. Okay, good. Let's see. No way. Okay, let's put this on auto. Let's see if we can still do it. It's not easy match, but like I said, we are punching up 100k and I'm missing some T4s on my Icarus. Okay, now American Chavez with some big damage. We are going to turn and rewind them once again with Cersei's ultimate. Now let's see, we have a final attack with Icarus. Squirrel Girl is gone, we have 1 minute left. Now let's go after Echo. She's the biggest source of damage, so let's finish her off. Icarus clears the blind from Cersei. Good. And now we finish off Echo. Now we have American Chavez and Kate Bishop. So as you can see, it's not super clean, but like I said, we are punching up 100k. We don't have the right ISO weights and maybe a few T4s. Definitely the T4 on the special would help with Icarus. And maybe we have to sharpen up the targets, but as you can see, it's very possible, and that becomes a very interesting counter. Once again, we are punching up 100k. Okay, so let's try this once again. Now we have the T4 on the special of Icarus. Let's see if that makes a difference or not. So let's get started. Once again, we are punching up 100k, and we have a lot of difference in terms of gear tiers on our character, especially on Rhino. So he might be dying very early. So let's see. Okay, so Icarus is going, and also if the Kate Bishop would be a little bit stronger, we would have an easier time, so she wouldn't get under 50% HP so fast. Okay, so we do the ultimate with the turn rewind. Now we have the taunt to deal with. Now, in terms of the taunt, let's see, maybe we are going to use the basic. I think the basic is fine. Okay, we remove the taunt. So now we are going to use the basic of Dr. Octopus to apply the slow. And now we are going to apply the blind and the ability block. This has like some insane amount of focus, so that's great. And now we have all these characters on the field. Let's see if we can capitalize. So we have some blinds on Icarus, so we are going to remove that. And let's also remove some dodges from Kate Bishop. Okay, cool, we removed some of the dodges. So now let's use our newly improved special and see if it does enough damage in order to finish off Squirrel Girl. We did a lot of damage, and now we can do the special. We are stuck behind the taunt, but we should be able to remove it. Maybe, let's see. Very close. Let's see if we can remove that. What's the name? The death proof. Okay, we removed the death proof. We still didn't do enough damage, but now we can flip all those positive effects into negative effects, and that should give enough damage in order to finish off Squirrel Girl. Now, I think it's not even necessary. Maybe if I use the special here, it would be fine, but at least we are flipping all those speed ups into slows. Okay, so Rhino is gone, of course, because he is gear tier 12 against characters gear tier 15. And now we are going after Miss Marvel, so she stops taunting. Maybe, let's see. We could also go after Echo because she's the one that deals the most damage. Okay, so we are stuck behind that. Let's use the basic. And then we are going to use the special with Dr. Octopus. Okay, so let's stun Echo. She has slow. She's gonna be stuck there for a while. Now Icarus has barrier, so he's going to back to full health. Okay, fine. Okay, so let's finish off Echo. She's the biggest source of damage, and she has no defense from stun, so that's cool. Now Shocker is another cool character here because he's able to remove all those dodges from Kate Bishop. Okay, so let's remove that offense up. You don't need it anymore. And now we finish off Echo. Very nice. Now the next target can be Kate Bishop, so let's do that. Okay, Mysterio goes away. Oh, not Mysterio, I mean Shocker goes away, that's fine. So now let's do the flipperoo once again. Tons and tons of bleeds on Miss Marvel. So let's attack Kate Bishop once again. Let's keep her there. Let's finish off Miss Marvel, and then we'll go after Kate Bishop. Okay, cool. No chance there. Okay, let's remove that. And now we can finish her off. Let's put on auto, we don't have too much time left. But yeah, like, if our characters would be a little bit stronger, and by this I mean Mysterio and Rhino. I didn't even take a look at the levels of these characters. Let's see. So we are facing all level 85 characters. Our characters are level 66, 75, 85, 85, 83. So it's not balanced at all, but we are still punching up 100k. So as you can see, this has a lot of potential, and this is definitely one of the most consistent counters that you can use against the young Avengers. Remember that in war they will have more stats, especially if they have the med bay, so instead of punching up 100k, try to do a punch across instead. So yeah guys, that's gonna be the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this counter. You think it's a solid option? Have you tried it yourself? Try it and after let me know. And once again, shout out to Orodreth Palanen, I think this time I said the name properly, for suggesting using Rhino together with the Eternals. And then I put together Dr. Octopus and Mysterio because I think the 40% max health, the additional enemies, and the ability block is going to be very, very important in order to shut down the Squirrel Girl. Once again, take a look, this is a 100k punch up, so if you are doing this live on War, remember that
if they have the med bay, then you should try a punch across instead, and make sure that your characters are at the same level, because as you saw, we were using level 75 characters or lower against the level 85 characters, and there is a huge difference on there. So yeah guys, that's gonna be the video finally, and let me know in the comments below what you think about this. If you like the video, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the information helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.